Hello, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to working on cars for a living every day, as far as I can remember, except for Sundays and some weekends with the wifey and the kids. This bay is empty. You can see there's nothing here but grease on the floor, which means we need to work on something. And what are we going to pick? Today is the day for this car. This is an Italian stallion, a true survivor, a Lancia Fulvia. I think it's a 1974. It's a gorgeous car. It's been sitting here for a couple days waiting for its turn to get looked at. Let's just drink this in, shall we? It's just an amazing car. I mean, look. Let's just look at the chrome work, the Italian headlights with the cutoffs, and the, I don't know if I can pronounce what that says on there, Jacques. Really beautiful lighting. Just as a start. Very petite little license plate. Verona, I'm assuming that's where that's from, Verona, Italy. I'm not sure. Somebody can comment and let me know. Awesome color. It's kind of a green, olive green, army green. It's not a British racing green. It is a 1.3 liter 4-cylinder. And it's a V4, but on its side, and I'll show you that when we pop the hood, a stunning example of a beautiful local car. Lug nuts are not looking so great, but that's easily remedied. Has the classic tires with the classic tread pattern, kind of a blocky tread. Bumpers probably are US spec with the rubber snubbers on there. Look at this. Like wing-like aerodynamic parking lights or side markers just to cut through the air. That much better. Got a little vent on the hood for our ventilation. Beautiful, beautiful car. Windshield is original. You can see the wiper scrapes on there. Well, I'm not sure if it's original. Could be. But just a gorgeous, gorgeous car. Has some club stickers on it. License plate in the rear window. And then, of course, it's made in Italy. Not much of a back seat. I don't think that's very comfortable, but a beautiful car. Let's just, like I say, soak this in while we can. I'm going to put it through its paces today. We're doing an inspection to see what it needs. Fulvia 3. I'm assuming that's 3rd generation, but I'm not positive on that. License plate lights shine up to our plate. These lenses are not full of moisture. That's the way they look. Very interesting, kind of a water drop design. They are not damaged. In Oregon here, we have a lot of moisture problems with taillights, but that is not the problem with this car. So should we take a look at the trunk here? Let's see if this opens up. Yeah, it does open up. Okay. Latches, beautiful. No rust on the hinges. Look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. I'm gonna have a hard time finding something wrong with this car. All right, so what we're gonna do, what the plan is this is the restoration bay. Over there, where we just came from, is the work bay. I'm gonna move the car and we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna go through it, put it up on the lift. You guys can come along with me on this adventure and we'll do a really good inspection on what my customer just purchased. I think he got a great deal, but I don't know. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to slide into the cockpit of this beautiful, gorgeous Italian stallion. There's my list of things to check. Yes, seat belts, not retractable seat belts. Very cushy leather. I'm assuming leather. A little bit of a split on the seat there. Lancia. Pretty cool. I love the carpeting. Oh, it's quite roomy to get into. Oh, that seat is nice. Okay, there's probably a choke here someplace. Okay, I don't know where the choke is. It might be one of those. Let's see if it'll start without the choke. Neutral. Let's see. I'm gonna pump the gas a couple times. Where would the choke be on this thing? Wait, is that the choke? No, I don't know. Okay. Italian cars sometimes they. Okay, it started up. I'm gonna pump it. We got no choke, so I'm gonna have to keep the foot feathered. Got no horn? Come on, horn. There we go. Maybe the horn's on the stock. Maybe not. Okay, we'll get into that. So we're running, I think the tachometer is optimistic. It does not seem like we're running 2,000 RPM. That's not quite right. What do we got for mileage here? What is that, 11,000? That's a crazy odometer, and that's in kilometers. Okay, so reverse is, you gotta push in, and I think it's up here. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think that's it. Push in, pull out. Okay, well, let's get this thing on the rack and we'll do some more inspection. I'm going to figure out how to get it in reverse. Okay, so yes, as I thought, the tachometer is a little optimistic. It actually is off at 500. I wonder if that's adjustable. And I should have known better, but reverse is up. So dogleg first, so you have to push down to get it up. So reverse is no problem. Well, funny, the speedometer is a little optimistic as well. So it rests at 10 miles an hour. I wonder if there's a, probably is no adjustment. Look at this. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful door panel. Beautiful car. Okay, we're going to get into this thing. We've got it in our service bay now, and it runs a little rough. I'm going to check compression because I think I heard somebody say that one cylinder is low, and maybe we can adjust the valves. Let's take a look at that. Hello? You like Italian cars? Yes, I can see you looking at it. That's a Lancia Fulvia. Hey, Stell, where are you going? Don't turn your back on me. You gonna go in your little bed? Okay, I get it. Oh, okay. Well, Stella is not interested in the Lancia, but I sure am. I'm gonna get this hood open. We're gonna start looking at stuff and take you through it with me. Beautiful car. I've said that a few times, I'm sure. Okay, so I struggled to find the hood release latch under the dash. It's way buried in there. But we do have the hood open, and what a gem of a surprise. Check this out. We've got dual carburetors, and not only dual carburetors, but dual two-barrel carburetors. And then slanted over here, we have a V4, but very tight V. If you look there at the spark plugs, you can see it's not a straight inline 4, but a leaned over tower of power. 1.3 liter, fantastic. I'm noticing that we have a 123 distributor, which is electronic. We have a new battery. Looks like the brake system is good, but something's going on down here. A lot of wiring. And we've got an aftermarket voltage regulator. We've got, I think, a new alternator, which is tucked in right there. Somebody's done some work here. It all looks fantastic. It's super clean and really nice. I think I'm going to stop the video here now. We'll do an undercarriage inspection in the next one, but I need to get a look at the oil and compression and some basic things before we go further. So we'll catch you on the next video. Okay, so I got the Fulvia up in the air, and I know on the last video I said this inspection was over, but if you hung around, you will be rewarded because we're going to do a little inspection, an undercarriage inspection on the underside of a 74 Lancia Fulvia, and you may really enjoy this. It's pretty cool. So thanks for hanging in there. You're going to get payback. So we got the car up on the rack. Again, this is a 74 Fulvia. It's beautiful, but I found some things in my inspection and I want to share them with you. So it is a front wheel drive configuration. The engine is in front of the front axle, sort of like a DKW actually. We have the engine, which is right here, and the really cool exhaust header, which is a 4 into 2 into 1. It's leaned over. It's a V4, very slight V. And the differential is right behind the engine, whereas the transmission is way behind, so they're separate. So the power goes through the transmission and back to the differential. Pretty cool. There is a leaf spring right up there. So it's a longitudinal leaf spring suspension like the rear of most Corvettes and DKWs. That's how they get all the front wheel drive compactness in here. The brakes are incredible. They're disc brakes, but they're dual. See the two lines coming in? I believe they're 4-piston calipers, and they look new, solid rotors. The CV joints are in good shape. Tires are in good shape. We do have a little bit of a drip there from the water pump. Not big deal. Some hoses have been replaced. The horn looks good, although the horn wasn't working. So again, this is our engine, our differential, and then our transmission. And if you look closely, the tail shaft of the transmission goes way back to where the shifter is. Really, really unique. The rest of the car, let's take a look here. I think we've had some floor pan work. This has been replaced. This part of the driver's floor pan has been replaced. This one's original, and this rocker area has had work. You can see there's some seam sealer here, along here, and there. And a little bit of rust bubbling right there. Not the end of the world. Brand new exhaust system all the way back to a muffler and then a resonator. Clamp looks like it might be leaking. Yeah, it's loose and you tighten that up. We have a conventional leaf spring suspension in the rear with smaller disc brakes. We actually have a sway bar up top there that runs across, a panhard bar, and then this is our brake adjuster. You can see this rod goes to that rod, which then goes to suppress the brakes under hard braking. The shocks are interesting. They're upside down, or what one would think would be upside down. Really a neat little car. Front wheel drive. Oh my goodness. V4. Beautiful. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Hopefully this was satisfactory to you.